Welcome to the lecture series of Maths Genius, and today we will be discussing some MCQs of the CFA level 2 economics part, right? Okay, for example, if the question has asked you that an increase in the rate of potential GDP in developing countries is mostly attributable to what? So it is right. So we will be looking at this. It can be technological progress, it can be capital deepening, but the correct answer is both of them, capital deepening and technological progress, right? So you should be aware that for developed countries, it is only technological progress. But for developing countries, it is both capital deepening because more and more investment in the capital resources and technological progress, both of them. Okay, now Dutch disease. If you guys recall what is Dutch disease, right? In Dutch disease, what happens? That one sector grows a lot while the other sectors go towards decline. So it mostly happens in a country where there are large endowments of natural resources and the currency is appreciating, driven by foreign demand for those resources. Now looking at another type of question, it says that assume that the foreign nominal rate of return. Now the main thing is that it is a foreign, right? Foreign nominal rate of return this, and domestic nominal rate of return is 4%. So the current exchange rate at DC over FC is 0.5, the forward rate consistent with covered interest parity is. So forward rate formula is given by, right, DC over FC multiplied by 1 plus domestic rate RD divided by 1 plus RF, that is a foreign rate. So DC over FC is given by 0.5 multiplied by 1.04 and divided by 1.05. So the final value is 0.4952, right? So this is the forward rate of return with interest rate parity. This is the formula it is given. Often we forget this formula. It's pretty easy, pretty simple, but we often forget this when we are talking about. Okay, the forward rate on a 90-day contract is given by FC over USD, that is 6, and the spot rate is given by FC over US is given by 3. The USD is trading at a forward rate of, now for the forward rate, first things to notice that the forward rate is greater than, right, forward rate is greater than the spot rate. So simply it means that it is a forward premium. So if you look at the answers, now there are two choices available. First, these are the two choices that we have, right? Okay, now look at this, it is 6. So premium is equals to forward rate minus the spot rate. The forward rate is 6, the spot rate is 3. So it is a 3, so the premium is 3. So the correct answer is 3. In the exams often we have this problem, so I think so that this will really help us out. Okay. Okay, now looking at another thing, Wasim Shah, a junior analyst at Wasim and Co, was discussing the concepts of purchasing power parity and uncovered interest rate parity with his colleagues Naila Nahid. During the conversation, Naila made the following statements. First things is based on the idea of differences in interest rates are equal to differences in expected changes in exchange rates. And the second statement is that absolute PP assumptions include that all countries use the same basket of goods to measure their price levels, right? If we recall, right, in absolute PPP, there are three main assumptions, right? And these three main assumptions clearly state that the price of goods and services should be same, taking into account of exchange rate factors, right? So this is one of the assumptions, so this statement is correct, right? Then next we have UER is based on the idea of differences in interest rate parities. It basically deals with that risk-adjusted returns of asset between two countries and the associated countries should be the same, right? So it means this statement is also correct, and if you look at the answers, option A is the correct one. I hope that you guys have understood this part.